It's Coffee Break. Welcome back to another week of Coffee Break, and I'm going to tell you right now, we don't have much to talk about.
No.
But thankfully, the state of play happened today, and I just happened to have taken my lunch at that time.
Whoa.
Magic happens. So we will get to the state of play. But first, we have to talk about what we started with last week, Jimmy Kimmel.
Big update.
Yes.
Unsurprisingly, I'm going to say.
Yes.
Disney caved because the only thing they actually will stand on is money.
Yes.
And they were losing a lot of it.
So the way I understand how this all went down, Kimmel last week came out and he was talking about the presidency and the recent assassination of a Republican podcaster, right? Mm-hmm. And he wasn't being disrespectful, but that just irritated Mr. Trumpo so much that, well, okay, so according to the New York Times, right, mm-hmm. which I was reading after we had recorded that, so the next morning. I know I'm fancy. And anyway, it had to do with on a podcast, which I'm like, why are politicians doing podcasts?
I don't like it.
This is a free space to talk. I'm not trying to force my ideas onto you. I'm just talking about my opinions, okay? And the FCC, the director, right?
Yes.
The guy who was... The point of the FCC is to control communications over the airwaves, so nothing like terroristic or...
Yeah, so if in case, like, you know, there were famous old cases of, like, there was, like, a Super Bowl where there was, like, a nip slip or whatever. Now this exists so, like, it can cut things out or... cut to commercial or whatever to avoid having those things on air. It's
a fail-safe designed by the government to stop false propaganda or, like I said, terrorism, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Any misunderstood message. It's meant to actually be good.
Yes.
It's to stop the bad guys. Well, the FCC director said, if you want to talk like that and you want to play games, we'll see. 2 hours later, Disney pulled Jimmy Kimmel, mm-hmm. right? Throughout the week, many people got very upset.
Yep.
Even Iger. Not Iger.
The Eisner?
Eisner.
Yeah.
Michael Eisner, who was the CEO of Disney, came out and he's like, I don't even know what they're doing. This isn't right. And I was like, if the guy's coming out of retirement and calling you fake, get bent.
Someone pointed this out on TikTok. It's not just Jimmy Kimmel. It's every single person also losing their job. Who was like the sound tech people, the camera people. And it's like you screwed so many people over because one guy had his little feelings hurt and abused a system that he has control over.
Well, recently, Iger just got over 500 ABC veterans who do news reportings and all this. Basically tell them you cannot keep bending to the president's will. Mm-hmm. You need to have a backbone, okay?
Yeah.
Now, they brought back, because there was a big boycott on Disney, and they started, you were talking about the loss of money.
Yep.
People just started dropping their Disney Plus subscriptions. They weren't tuning in, they weren't watching, they were actively avoiding anything Disney.
Like, there's already such, like, a bad taste in people's mouths. Knights of Guinevere just came out, like, a couple days ago.
What is that?
It's the new Glitch production. It's an animated thing. It's made by a lady who had made an animated show for Disney, and then Disney really screwed her over. And throughout the pilot, there's big, like, Disney is corrupt. Like, the bad guys is, like, a Walt Disney parody.
Yep.
And so it's not just with Jimmy Kimmel. Just Disney in general has just this stank. Mm-hmm. This stankiness around them.
Yeah.
And people are speaking up.
And... then they caved in,
mm-hmm.
and they brought him back, right? In which Kimmel basically said it's anti-American what the president just did. Mm-hmm. And yes, it is. It is unconstitutional.
It's literally the First
Amendment. So he needs to go on trial for this. I don't know, but that is... When you are the leader of the country and you're going against the Constitution, mm-hmm. I don't think you deserve that job.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where I voted or how I feel. I'm telling you right now, it's unconstitutional and we must snuff it out.
Yes.
Okay. Now, after Kimmel came back, he decided to drop a tweet, Mr. Trumpo.
Mm-hmm.
claiming all the victory, that it was his idea to get rid of it.
Of course.
He's upset, and he called it democratic garbage, was being said.
He's more two-faced than Harvey Dent, let's be honest.
So, yeah, Disney has tried to make up for this. I thought this was interesting. I got an email today.
Oh, yeah?
And you ready? Here's the craziness of Disney's apps, okay? Because we have Disney Plus. We didn't get rid of it because of this. We don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. We're John Oliver fans.
We are.
He's just better. I'm sorry.
It's true. They had to make a whole separate category for him because he kept winning.
Yeah, he's just got the better talk show. And you got 3 different apps with Disney, right? You got ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and Hulu.
Yeah, which Hulu's going away in like 2 months anyway.
Yeah, so Hulu's going to be ingested into Disney.
Yeah.
Right? And ESPN just did a cool deal with the NFL, right? Mm-hmm. Where ESPN has access, they get to show and televise Monday Night Football.
Yes.
Now, because we have this, I've tried to stream Monday Night Football off ESPN, and it won't let me. Disney played some mean games.
They always love screwing over the football fans.
So, yeah, basically 2 of the 3 apps I couldn't use.
Yeah.
And now, I get this email.
Oh, is it... They're raising their prices?
No.
They are doing that.
Yeah, they're going to keep doing that. Everything's going up, dude.
Yippee.
Now, what it is you can watch Monday Night Football on Disney Plus.
Wow.
And I was like, it's still not enough to say sorry, but I get to watch Monday Night Football finally.
So, that was that update from yesterday.
Yep.
Guess we'll see what happens moving forward.
Yeah.
But Disney, stinky.
Yeah.
You're stinky, guys.
You want to talk about stinkier? It's Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, God. I keep forgetting. It's insane how little I care about this project.
My biggest frustration is we have talked about the Acolyte. Mm-hmm. And how much we loved and appreciated the Acolyte. And how there have been people who come to this podcast and attack me for why I like Star Wars, because it's different than what they want.
Yeah.
And I've just come to realize that the Star Wars fandom is so toxic, I no longer want to hang out with you.
Are you guys happy? You're literally so horrible. You're going to kill your own beloved franchise because you're just screaming and yelling and attacking everybody.
Yep. And I'm just like, I can't do this. Mandalorian Season 3 was dog poop in
terrible.
running water.
It was so bad. It was ugly. It was boring. It didn't make sense. It was lazy. And I hate that this trailer... It literally looks exactly the same. Like usually when there's like a movie version, there's like a jump in production quality that you can see. Like the Simpsons movie is a great example. Nope, I literally was like, is this a movie or is this just another season? Because it looks exactly the same.
The Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
From the 2000s?
Well, compared to what Simpsons like TV show like episodes looked like at the time. You know, they have slight shading now, which they don't in the original.
Wow. Okay, that's a back pocket thing to bring out. You just think of Spider Pig?
Well, there's a meme. It's similar, but it's Peter Griffin. Like if they ever made a Family Guy movie, and it's the same thing where it's like him in the normal show, him in the movie, and it's just slight shading every now.
They were supposed to make a Family Guy movie a while ago. Seth hasn't given up on it.
They've made like 7 different Star Wars... better Star Wars things than Mandalorian is ever going to be.
Some of the Star Wars stuff's pretty good. But it's because they focus only on the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm not a big fan of the original trilogy. I could say mean things, but I'm not going to. I just love the prequel trilogy, because that was the one that came out when I was a kid.
I also think it's easy to make fun of the original trilogy.
Yeah, they're so poorly put together.
Listen,
but that was the point.
I like Seth MacFarlane. I think he's smart and funny and interesting, but he loves that low-hanging fruit when he's doing his comedies.
That's not him.
Is it not?
That's his friend, Alex... I always forget his damn last name.
Is he the guy who also makes Family Guy?
Yeah, he writes all the shows. He basically has taken over Family Guy.
Wow.
Because Seth's so done with it.
It feels so Seth-coded. I thought he would have been a co-writer, at least. The movies? The Star Wars parodies.
It was him and I think Seth Green also helped with that.
Yeah, he does do a lot.
Seth Green does Robot Chicken, and they had their own Star Wars thing.
He voices Chris...
Yep.
Which confused me for a long time because I knew what he sounded like, and then I would listen. I've even seen him like live doing the voice, and my brain still is like, no, that's not his voice.
I always remember him as Scott Evil.
It's one of his best roles.
Which is from Austin Powers, where he plays Dr. Evil's son, Scott. Yeah, when he's like, Dad, I've got a gun in my room. Let me go get it, and we can just end it right now.
He's like the only like smart one.
Dr. Evil, no, I wanted to save her. Oh, God, those were good movies, too. Mm-hmm. The Mandalorian Grogu. You can't up the production value of it. You want to know why?
Why?
Because the original show already had all of that.
I guess that's
You
fair.
don't need a 2-hour movie. What you need, right, is 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Which, all an hour long, you now have an 8-hour movie. Mm-hmm. Do we see? We're losing.
Is it Jabba the Hutt in the trailer? Or is it one of his ugly kids? I don't remember.
I was learning something about Soto Hut. I might have said his name wrong.
I don't care.
But yeah, I don't care about the Hutts
I
either.
don't care about the Hutts. And you can tell, like, an old, like, boomer wrote this, because the boomers always try to bring us back to the Hutts thing. And I'm like, I don't care.
Not only that, do you remember Clone Wars, the movie?
Yes?
The animated one for the TV show to kick off that CGI animated.
No, I do not.
This is where they introduce Ahsoka, and she becomes Anakin's apprentice.
Yeah.
And the whole point was during the Clone Wars, they have to go save Baby Jabba.
Yeah.
That's the movie, bud. And I was like, this is your hook to try and get people in? I've seen it maybe 5 times.
Let's rescue that horrible slug monster that sexually harasses Leia in the 3rd movie or whatever it was.
His son.
Oh, whatever. My B.
Yeah.
They're so distinct and different looking.
You know, she shouldn't have dressed like that.
Believe it or not, I don't think she chose that outfit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and what is your thing? Sorry, someone ran the water, and it's gonna keep going.
Did you not want to talk about that thing between those two?
I have to pull it up really quick.
Okay, my thing. So a new game, a cozy game, as they call it, has been announced, and it looks so cute. It's called Animula Nook.
Yeah, Animula Nook.
And I'm like, this looks cute. You got cute outfits. It's a really nice art style. And I'm like, this looks great. And then I kept watching. And then it was the same thing. There's only 2 cozy game styles. It's either farming simulator or like building room decoration simulator. And I hate both of those. And so my interest immediately just plummeted. And I don't actually care about the game. I just wanted to bring it up because I want to talk about how cozy, quote unquote, cozy games can be more than just farming simulators and decoration simulators. And I keep looking for things, and every single time it's like, how about Stardew Valley? How about this Harvest Moon? How about this room decorator? They're all the same damn game, guys.
Well, I want the Pokemon one. Just because I'm like, that's my flavor.
Even I'm like as much as I love Pokemon, I'm like, I don't know if I want to just decorate an island again. I've played Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
But, if you have cozy game recommendations that aren't those 2 categories, share with me. Because I would love to see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is kind of video games, movie thing. Street Fighter.
Yes.
Due next year.
Yes.
Live action.
The movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
They revealed their whole cast.
With Carl Urban. He's gonna be in it, right? He's Johnny?
That's Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no.
That's the better fighting game, by the way.
You can tell which one I'm more excited about.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I just thought some of these names didn't make sense to me.
Okay, I'm ready.
So all these characters come from different places in the world, so they're going to have different looks and things going on, right?
Yes.
Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Roman Reigns as Akuma.
Okay, I think that's a cool choice.
50 Cent as Balrog.
Okay.
Which they call him here Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
That is his name, I suppose.
50 Cent is slowly rising up through the ranks of Hollywood. He's been able to shake hands with some good people, and he has successfully produced great shows. Mm-hmm. They're mostly on Bet TV. But Power?
He's been working towards it for a long while.
Yeah. No, that show Power, right? They have several books, their volumes, right? Mm-hmm. He's the producer of that.
Yeah. How old is he?
Okay.
I thought he was pretty old by this point.
He's 50.
he's 50 cents.
Must have been a crazy birthday party. Okay, this is where we get weird.
Okay.
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's a tall, lengthy American-Italian comedian.
Who's he gonna... Do we know?
Yeah, Dan Hibicki?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know these characters too well.
Unless you run into Blanca, I'm not gonna know the answer.
David Dashmalchin?
He's Polka Dot Man.
Yes.
He does all kinds of stuff.
He's that one guy that Harvey Dent was gonna kill.
Yeah, he was there.
As M. Bison.
He's M. Bison?
I know what this character looks like, and I'm like, I don't see it. Momoa or Roman Reigns is Akuma. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
An actual wrestler.
Uh-huh.
Unlike that Roman Reigns. I'm just kidding. We'll play Ghoulie? Ghoul?
Ghoul? I don't know Street Fighter names well enough.
Yeah. Well, the other weird name on here is Eric Andre.
Eric Andre? As
Don Savage.
That sounds like an Eric Andre character.
And the last name on here that just baffled me was Kyle Mooney. And I was like, the SNL guy?
Kyle Mooney?
Yes. Playing Marvin.
In Street Fighter.
So the casting, the reason why I wanted to bring this up, I was just like, this is all over the place.
I mean, I guess it's gonna be unexpected.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a comedy, to be honest.
Oh, they have got a lot of funny names on that list, so
they do.
I would expect so. I would hope so. Street Fighter, it's hard to take Street Fighter seriously, I guess. I guess we'll see. It's weird. We're getting Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, like, real near each other.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting. I hope they play around with that. I hope when they go to the red carpet or the Oscars or whatever, they all play around with pretending to fight each other. I think that'd be cute.
Marvin Jones III, who voices Tombstone in Into the Spider-Verse, will play him in live actions for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
It's going to be fun.
Spider-Man Brand New Day's halted production?
Why? They just started. What do you mean?
Hold on, are you ready? You ready? I kind of had a little chuckle, and I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean to Tom, but it was kind of like, I see what's going on here. He was so excited to come back as Spider-Man, right? Mm-hmm. He's been talking nonstop. He's like, it feels like a brand new, like, beginning to the franchise.
Yeah.
Even though he plans to, like, take a break from acting, and it's just going to be basically a standalone movie.
Yeah.
One of the things he was excited for was he actually gets to do the, like, swings because he's going to be on pulleys.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, the last few Spider-Mans, it's all CGI.
Yeah.
Right? He suffered a concussion.
Oh, no!
And you're like, oh, do you remember the pulley thing that you were so excited for?
Oh, that super sucks, actually. I hope he's okay.
He is. He's just resting.
That's a bummeroni.
People get concussions all the time. I've had a few. You don't want to get them consistently.
Yeah, I was going to be like, I think you should have less than a few, personally.
It does lead to brain damage, which later leads to mental...
Like decline, yeah.
Yeah, it gets really sad. There's been... I mean... Anyways.
I hope he recovers quickly and well.
Yeah, me too. I'm still excited for it, and I can't wait to see Tombstone in live action.
It's exciting to know Tombstone's going to be in it.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a live action Tombstone before.
Yeah.
Despite all the Spider-Men running around.
So, this is a rumor about Resident Evil 9.
Okay.
We're back to the rumor mills with Dust Golem.
You can't stop with the night. Until it comes out, there will always be some rumor bubbling in the background.
So there's an image of Leon, who's older. He's got a beard and an eye patch.
Yeah.
Golem said, no, that's fake. Okay? He does say, however, Leon's sections are not open world, but larger than Grace's. He will use a vehicle to move during a level, similar to the boat in the RE remake.
So...
His gameplay is action, but more horror than RE4 or 8. There aren't silly things like possessed statues/armors or mecha fight.
Well, that just sounds boring.
There is less camp overall. He expects that people will compare it to The Last of Us 2's gameplay.
Weird.
So what he's saying is that you get to play as Grace, and then there'll be moments where you gotta play as Leon.
I'm not so sure. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either. I don't want to see Leon ever again.
They already said that Leon's not going to be in it because it doesn't make sense for him to be in it. Because he's not afraid of anything anymore.
Look, he could be in it, but not to the capacity of a playable character.
I'm guessing, if anything, it'll be like how for like 5 minutes you play as Chris Redfield in Village, you know?
Yeah.
When you have to go and rescue Ethan or whatever.
Which is arguably the hardest part of the game.
Yeah. Because you don't have all your souped up guns and ammos and stuff. You have Chris's regular lame weapons.
Yeah. So it's just a rumor, but we're getting closer to it. And the fun part of today was the PlayStation State of Play, September 2025.
Wow.
So when I started this up, I didn't know it was happening. I just happened to take my lunch at that time. Mm-hmm. And so I caught into the middle of the first game revealed, which was Soros.
What's it about?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it, let me guess, is it a Souls-like?
It felt like it, but it's a shooter. It's a third-person shooter. This character can move really fast. He can put up his shield and take on enemy hits, and then charge up his weapon to shoot even harder.
Okay.
It looks really good, the graphics and everything.
I expect all the graphics. Like, the graphics for every PlayStation game since, like, 2022 has been consistently amazing. I expect all of them to look fantastic.
Yes.
This is a Nintendo we're talking about.
Yeah, true. No, the coolest thing about the whole demo, he was fighting like a mini-boss and he died, right? And then the character falls on the ground. He punches the ground and powers up and stands back up. And the producer of the game is talking over it, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh yeah, and for this, like, it's to help you move forward in the game, so it's never too difficult. They programmed it like this.
Okay.
When you fall and you get back up, you get up stronger.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, that's a cool way to do that. Instead of these souls-likes where you get pushed back.
Yeah, you lose all your stuff.
Yeah, you lose your souls or you just, Anyways.
All your equipment, and then you die again, and then you'll never get any of it back.
My favorite, probably reveal, just for funs, was the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Good for them.
And I was like, guys, 2025 is almost over.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Going back to a simpler time.
It also comes out December 8th.
Oof.
So by the time you finally get to play it, it's most likely 2026.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Battlefield 6.
Okay. I don't love first-person shooters. They're not my thing.
Me either, but there were moments of this trailer where I was like, that's live action. And they're like, nah, that's a game. And I was like, what?
They keep getting, like, when we first saw Resident Evil 9 footage, I was like, this is real. This is animated people.
Well, the trailer starts with a sniper in a window, right? Mm-hmm. And they see, through night vision, these, like, armed soldiers crouching around a car moving quietly through the dark. Mm-hmm. And with the night vision on, right, I was like, these are real people moving around. Mm-hmm. The graphics, it's all pre-rendered stuff, but it looks amazing.
Yeah. It's again, we're not all like Nintendo, who can't have, their balconies are like 2D images, because Pokemon ZA isn't going to be able to load that many things on screen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Deus Ex Remaster.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Neat.
So, this is a true remaster. They went in, they fixed it up. They're showing us the original.
Yep.
The very, like, 64 graphics. Mm-hmm. And then they're expanding on it. Things got brighter. Characters look a little better.
More like people.
Yep. But they were like, we wanted to keep the game as basic as it was. But there are certain things that they tried to to fix.
Like quality of life things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Halloween.
Like the
Michael Myers.
Like the serial killer Monster Man.
Yep. So
except for the third movie for some reason.
Season of the Witch.
It's so bad.
So Halloween, when I was watching this, you can play as a person in the town, or you can play as Michael Myers.
Oh, it's like one of those ones.
Yes.
It's like Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Michael Myers had this ability where he could shadow walk.
Ew. Hate that.
Yeah, he was just walking down the street and then he turned into like a shadow ghost thing and he just started moving in between houses.
I think that's fun.
We got to see 2 people gang up on him and kill him.
Nice.
Or you thought.
You'd think it would be that easy.
And it's like the third person view of one of the girls who got him, right? Mm-hmm. And you see his body laying there and then he just sits up and she started walking backwards. And I was like, that's kind of scary.
That's neat. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, it's Halloween time, right?
Yeah.
So drop it now.
When does it come out? December? Just like Flight Simulator?
No, don't even bother.
Huh.
You won't see this till September 6th of 2026.
2026?
Yes.
Jeez Louise.
You have 11 months before you see that thing. 0 parades?
Parades?
0 parades for Dead Spies. This was one of those weird games. There was a lot of these games that I was just like, this isn't my thing.
Like they're artsy.
Yeah, it's way too artsy.
Yeah, like there'll be a cool niche element to it, but...
Yep. Neo 3.
Wow. Didn't they announce this a while ago?
I've played the demo. I recorded parts of the demo, but never released it because I couldn't beat the demo.
Didn't you hate it?
Yeah, I hate this game. I hated the first one. I hate the second one.
Dang.
I've tried the monsters. What do you call them in Japanese?
Yokai?
Yokai. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. Like lore-wise, I like a lot of yokai.
But the fighting and everything, it just wasn't my thing. It's Souls-like, so I'm like...
Yeah.
What happened to just having fun and planting flowers and trying to court women?
Why not like a turn-based RPG, you know?
Yeah,
something
get there.
Simple.
Code Vein 2.
Cool. Nice.
Early January of next year. It looked okay. It looks almost like a 2-player.
Code Vein, well, that's why the 2 is in there. Code Vein was the vampire one, right? Ish? Something? You were a vampire?
He's a dude that can, like, change which weapon he has.
Okay.
I was really confused. I never played Code Vein. Crimson Desert.
That sounds like half of the JRPGs available on the iPhone App Store.
It was just straight up RPG.
Yep.
Let It Die Inferno.
Okay. The art looks pretty.
This was a weird one. They saw a roguelite survival action game. I would say
like a puzzle platformer?
No, it's a third-person open-world like fighting thing. There was way too much blood for how colorful it was.
Well, okay.
I was like, this is weird. Okay, I think you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
Chronoscript, The Endless End.
The Endless End?
Yeah, so where does it go?
To the end, but it's endless.
So basically, you're a character whose artist never finished. And now you're just stuck in this unfinished story.
That's fun. That's actually clever.
When the artist leaves the room, he comes to life on the paper. Because like the ink spills and he comes out of ink.
Yeah.
And then as he's running through his worlds, right? It's a 2D platformer with a really unique art style. You got to check this out. But he'll if you had your artists, right? Artists are very unorganized.
Yes, like sketches. And...
Yep, there's just crap everywhere. They know where it is. You want it. That's just the way the mind works.
Yeah.
And yeah, so think of that. He's running from different sketches and pictures into others. He's
smart.
Jumping into ink wells to go into another picture.
That's cool. That's clever. That's so fun. There's like one mission in Persona 5 that had a gimmick kind of like that. And I was so bummed it lasted for so short a time because it's such a fun idea.
It is. And there was a point, because it's in this old crummy room, a rat ran across the screen.
No.
But because the way you're looking at it, it was like bird's eye view of the rat because you're looking down at the table.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool.
That's fun.
It's got art, and I like that.
Clever.
The Seven Deadly Sins.
Boo. Terrible anime. I haven't even watched it, but I know it's terrible. It's stupid.
I mean, if you're into this might be your thing. I've never seen the anime.
The girl that he hangs out with was his wife in, like, a previous adventure, but then she pseudo-died and was reborn as a baby, so then he raised her again to be his wife again. It's gross. It's gross and bad and weird.
Okay.
And just sexually harasses her all the time. Weird, bad, no good.
God of War's 20th anniversary DualSense. I was like, this is where you put this? I don't know. For $85, you can get a white PlayStation controller with a streak of red on it.
That's, wow, worth it.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. They also showed off these, like, computer headphones. Or not computer headphones, but they're computer speakers. So when you're playing your PlayStation on your PC... I was really confused about that. They talked about PlayStation Plus, how Alan Wake will be the free game this week, or this month.
That's nice. Alan Wake has great reviews.
The narrator, he goes, for the classics catalog, I hope you like fighting games and the number 3. Street Fighter 3, right? And then Soul Calibur 3.
Wow. The one with Link? No, that was 2.
I was watching Soul Calibur 3, and I was just like, I love Soul Calibur. I'm really upset they stopped doing them.
Yes.
But it's so ugly.
They are. They're like, even like when they were up to date, Soul Calibur is an ugly game.
Yeah.
Fun, goofy, ugly.
There are some weird things going on in there. But I like Soul Calibur. So what is the most important review of the day? It was Marvel's Wolverine.
Yeah, finally. Other than Batman or Spider-Man, a superhero gets a video game.
Well, yeah, you're right. Here's the weird thing about Wolverine with me. Yesterday, while I was editing Saw, the Saw 4 review that I made, I was looking at all these recommended videos, and for some reason, Spider-Man 2 keeps getting recommended to me. I never played it, but the scene I was watching was when Venom basically tries to get inside of MJ, and she becomes like a she-Venom.
Yeah.
And Spidey was fighting her, and I was just like, wow, should I get this game? Should I play it? Is it too late? I never played the Miles Morales one, which was like a standalone DLC piece to the first game.
I heard decent reviews, but it didn't even win Game of the Year, so...
Damn. But I was just like, I do miss these games. I wonder if they're going to make anything cool.
And lo and behold.
I think I somehow wish this into existence. You know how that works with people? Where you're like, what happened to that person? And then you see them like the next day.
Yeah, it's like they're everywhere.
So, his name is Wolverine. I think we all unanimously agree as a world that he is one of the coolest comic book characters ever made.
He is my second favorite X-Men. Number 1 is Nightcrawler. Sorry. Sorry, Wolverine, you're close.
Why Nightcrawler?
I like his ability.
Okay, that's stupid.
And I think his personality and his story is interesting.
So I know that they teased this one a while ago, right? But we haven't seen any actual gameplay or footage.
Yeah, they talk about so many things, it's easy to forget about all the random stuff they announce.
Yeah, it was just him sitting at a bar, and then he like clenched his fist and the blades came out, right?
Yeah.
Here, you get to see what it is. One of my biggest concerns was Spider-Man's not that graphic.
No, there was gore and blood everywhere.
I was rock hard in the break room, okay? I was like, this is not appropriate. When he shoved his claws into that dude's head,
yeah,
I was just like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Here's something I was wondering, because his actual ability is healing?
Yes.
I wonder what your health bar situation is going to be like. Like, how do you balance his healing ability versus having enough of a challenge where you might lose or struggle or have fun, not just winning endlessly?
Well, it'd be that same thing. Remember I was reading about Vigilante? I know there's a weird disconnect there for you guys. We were talking about Peacemaker and we'll get to Peacemaker soon. Mm-hmm. But I am talking about Adrian Chase from DC Comics.
He's a comic vigilante.
Yes, and I was going into him because I wanted to see something about him, and I ended up reading his abilities, where he can survive stabs and gunshots.
Yeah.
But if he sustains enough damage, he will die.
Yeah.
Logan.
Mm-hmm.
That Wolverine died because he sustained way too much damage.
We've seen Wolverine go through a lot.
Yeah, but not a tree trunk to the chest.
Fair. Like, the biggest thing is because I thought of, we've talked about this before. I don't know if we've talked about it on Coffee Break, but how fun it would be if you had a game that was Journey to the West, where you can play as Sun Wukong, Pigsy, or Sandy.
Yeah.
But the only one you can't play as is Baldy, and Baldy's the only one with a health bar, and basically you have to bounce around as the other three to protect Baldy throughout the adventure. And that's how you do that, because they're all invincible.
We also had a crazy side tangent because we started talking about Lord of the Rings, of course.
Of course.
And I was like, why don't you just do that with Lord of the Rings? Mm-hmm. Like, a Souls-like Lord of the Rings is fire in my head. Mm-hmm. Look at how well Elden Ring did.
Or Shadow of Mordor or whatever. You know, that like an actual Lord of the Rings game. Just make it more.
Yeah, just do it again, guys.
Anyway, so I wonder if you'll have a lot of like rescue missions or bodyguard missions in this one.
Well, it's kind of strange that Wolverine, they didn't really say if it's an open world or not. No. He seems to be on like a path.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That doesn't really say what his plot is. He seems to just be going around murdering everybody.
I would assume it has to do with killing people.
Not getting blood on his swanky outfits. His Canadian fresh tuxedos.
Yep. He's not wearing tuxedos.
No, Canadian tuxedo. A button down.
Oh,
a button down flannel.
The funny thing is, he's still not Canadian.
Yeah. We'll never get a real Canadian to be everyone's favorite Canadian hero.
Well, I've told you this. The most famous Canadian is already doing a different role.
Yeah, he's been taken.
So where do we go with him? We go to Australia.
Yep.
Right? Like Hugh Jackman. They found this guy. They were talking about Wolverine. They seem to really understand who Wolverine is as a comic book character, mm-hmm. and not this cheap Hollywood imitation of what he is.
It was, admittedly, because we've only ever seen one person play Wolverine live action.
Yes.
So it was admittedly jarring when, like, Wolverine rolled up and I'm like, that's Wolverine. But that is a slightly different face from what I automatically think of.
Yeah.
But it's good. We should expand more so that we don't trap Hugh Jackman into playing the same character for all of time.
Yep. And so this game is slated to be released next fall.
Okay.
So 2026. And I'm like, yeah, you don't really have any space. Mm-hmm. Especially since Ghost of Yotai is soon.
Oh, we saw a commercial for it yesterday and it looks so pretty.
I know. I hate the wind.
I love it. She's so pretty and cool.
Yes. I mean, if you never played Tsushima, just go get it. Just drop everything. Stop listening to this. Just go play Tsushima.
Play all of it right now.
If you have as much fun as I did, and I learned so much history, I went outside of my way to learn even more history of the Shoguns. Mm-hmm. That I was just like, this game is too cool.
I'm so excited to see Yotai.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't have that there. You got Resident Evil.
Yep. That's
a big one for next year. That's February, so you don't really have room there.
Silent Hill just dropped, or is going to drop soon.
I think it drops when this podcast drops.
Wow.
I have pre-ordered it. We'll talk about that later. Mm-hmm. And summer. We just know summer of next year is GTA 6. Mm-hmm. I was expecting GTA 6 to show up in this presentation.
I think they've shown off enough. They want to keep it a bit of a surprise.
You want to know what all the losers wanted?
Huh.
Bloodborne.
And
I was like, what?
Why?
We've made better games since the PS3.
I know. Also, like, who cares? Just replay the old one. That's what you really want.
Yeah, if you like it so much, just pull your old thing out of the closet and work with it.
My biggest thing is with GTA. GTA 5 had phenomenal marketing. Each character got their own little trailer. Yeah. I remember that. And it won me over. And I don't know what GTA 6 is doing, but I'm going to guess we're going to get a lot more as we head into the new year.
Yeah. Well, they know that they have basically all the cards on their side of the table.
Yeah.
But others are going, I don't know if it's going to be as big as you think it is. Because there's been a long time. It's been a long time. There's a lot of hesitation. And it's way too quiet.
Especially because one of the biggest complaints with, like, between Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2 is it's great, story's great, but it's not as good. It's too, like, linear. It's too... You don't have as much... Like, the story takes over a lot. It's a lot of sitting around doing story stuff.
My biggest problem was how long it took to make Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, that's another issue.
And then people argue with me that 2's story is better than 1. And I'm like, 2 takes like a week to play. Mm-hmm. And I'm not having fun. No. And the map is too big. While 1 was the right amount of Western I needed.
It was expansive. Also, the finale, when you get the redemption, and you're like, oh my god, I get it now.
Yeah, when you play as Jack to get revenge for your father's murder.
Also, just like, you just had more options, more side quests and things to do.
Yeah.
It was, I love Red Dead Redemption. Great, goofy little game.
Allegedly 3 is going to be a prequel to 1.
Yeah, in, 2037?
Yeah, don't hold your breath for that one. Let's see what 5 is right now. Mm-hmm. There was no question last week. I will figure out a question this week. It'll probably have something to do with Marvel.
Maybe some Wolverine-flavored thing.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Okay, box office trolls.
Box office trolls.
Takes great pleasure to announce that Demon Slayer Infinity Castle is the largest anime,
like movie box office?
Ever.
Yeah.
It won.
It beat itself, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it beat itself, which was the train to...
Yeah, Mugen Train, yeah, I get it.
The Mulligan Train, yeah.
It's also its second week, and it's still at number 1. Nice. Yep. Take that.
So, we talked about what it is, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my only hesitation towards this is if it's only 1/3 of the story, I'm gonna wait.
I know, it's so I'm like I want it now. I'm like, yeah, I could read the manga, I guess, but
I don't want to sit through 2.5 hours of Tanjiro trying to figure out if he's good enough. It's like, dude, we've been here so many times.
Season 1 was rough, man. I don't know if I can beat him. Just swing your fucking sword.
Well, you get that movie at the end of season 1?
Yeah.
And Rengoku, man.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to you. Though he doesn't have his anymore.
Boo, how dare you!
Also, that weird reveal at the end of season 4?
The latest one? Leading us into Infinity Castle?
Yeah. Where it's outside of the story. At the end of each episode, they do Taisho era secrets.
Yes. With Rengoku, like, off stage.
Yeah.
It was, like, legitimately terrifying.
And they're looking down there, and there's nothing there. It's just a dark corridor. But it wasn't just Tanjiro. It was the other girl, too.
Yeah, it took Miss Kanroji. It, like, took my breath away. I had sudden just chills when that happened.
Yeah.
Because that's not supposed to happen in the Taisho era secret section.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I wonder if he's going to show up as, like, some sort of, like, force ghost, if you will.
Like a spirit guide type deal.
Isn't Tanjiro learning Flame?
Yes. But he started learning Flame before he met Rengoku.
But Rengoku was the... Yes.
Yeah.
So he might be able to pass on some knowledge to him to help him.
Yeah.
Number 2, him.
This is the Jordan Peele one,
He produced it.
Yeah. I've heard mixed reviews for it.
Yeah. It's Marlon Wayans is the bad guy, I think.
Okay.
Which I'm like, he's a comedy guy.
A Wayne's brother.
Yeah. But he invites this, like, up-and-coming white quarterback to his compound to do training, and bad things happen.
Yeah, the trailers did not do it justice.
No, because they're trying to hide everything from you.
Yeah, which that's the issue when you're trying to do that. Like, how much do you show off? Because people will go into your movie expecting something else, and then when it's not that, they might be disappointed.
Yeah, true. Number 3, The Conjuring Last Rites.
Good for them. 3 weeks in and still standing at the top 3.
I just...
Is it because we're barreling towards Halloween time? Maybe. There's no other horror movies. If you didn't know Him was a horror movie, ? Thriller?
October 12th?
What happens then?
Black Phone 2.
Oh, I'm excited.
The reviews made me even more excited. I was like, why would you make a sequel? He died at the end. And, oh yeah, no, he's dead. He's a ghost.
He's dead, and that matters.
And he's terrorizing the kids from the first one still. And it's about processing your trauma.
Yeah. I'm curious what the plot will be.
Yeah, me too. Because in one of IGN's reviews for it, they're like, this is as close to Freddy Krueger you can get without Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
So we'll find out. I'm excited.
Also, I mean, he's on the Fanta boxes.
He sure is. Man, can we get the Fanta with the child predator on there? If you squint hard enough, you'll notice it's actually Ethan Hawke, and he's cool, like the actor.
Except for Moon Knight. Just gotta put that in there. What happened to Moon Knight? Where is he? What do you mean he's not in the Avengers?
I'll never forget the time you were like, I've never seen Training Day. And I was like, you've never seen Training Day? I'm like, because I had things I needed to do. I was like, I'll just let you can just experience that. And then 2 hours later, you're like, that was amazing. I can't believe I hadn't seen that before.
That was a good one. I was like, oh, this is why we talk about this. Number 5, The Long Walk. Oh, sorry, 4, Downton Abbey, the grand finale.
So no one cares you just, mentally skipped it.
I thought it was over.
I did too. They're all rich. What more do we need?
Well, technically, wouldn't the story end with a pedophile king? just asking. You could throw the same shade at America, too.
It's crazy how that doesn't narrow it down.
Number 5, The Long Walk. This is the Stephen King thing.
Good for them.
Number 6, The Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey.
I don't know what that is.
A big, bold, beautiful journey.
I'm gonna guess a Jesus one. 2 strangers meet at a mutual friend's wedding and have the chance to relive important moments of their pasts, illuminating the path that led them to the present and gaining the opportunity to change their futures. That sounds so much more fanciful and interesting for having literally never heard anything about this movie before right now.
It's a drama, fantasy, romance, and it stars Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell.
Where's the marketing? That's a great cast. That's an interesting premise.
Probably not that good of a movie.
That's such a shame.
Number 7, The Senior.
Okay.
Okay. Number 8, Toy Story 2025 re-release.
Yeah.
Number 9, Sight and Sound presents Noah Live. I have no idea.
It's probably a stand-up or something.
And number 10, Weapons.
Hurry up, and it's 7 weeks in. Hurry up and hit streaming already. I want to watch you.
Well, we just got Superman, so you should get Weapons around this time next month.
Okay, just in time for Halloween.
Yes. I heard that once you've seen it, there's no point in rewatching it.
That's okay. You don't know me.
But the director, he is making the new Resident Evil movie. He has said he doesn't want to use any canon characters. He's like, you got the games for that. And I was like, fair enough.
It's like, I'm okay with this idea.
He said Capcom basically gave him a set of rules that he has to play with, and he's like, it's based in the same universe.
I'd rather see him do something interesting with his own characters than butcher our beloved characters. Ahem, ahem, welcome to Raccoon City's Leon.
Yeah. Oh, one day we'll talk about how angry that makes me. Okay, Peacemaker.
Yes, we're caught up. There's only 3 episodes left now.
Yeah.
We're on episode 6. I think. 5.
That was 5 we just watched.
It feels like things finally got started.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a slow one so far.
It's been a really slow season, but I think they're building up to something bigger. Or because Gunn has said that this is the backdoor plot to Man of Tomorrow.
Okay. It's just, it's not bad. And the biggest thing is, season 1 was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing. And so I was never going to be able to live up to it.
No.
But it's just, maybe if it was all out all at once and we could binge it, because it is very, plotting so far.
Yeah.
Very moving back and forth to the same places, thinking about, what should I do?
I would say season 1 of Peacemaker was the second best thing the DCU had ever made.
I spent my entire day, I would think about Peacemaker, and then I just remembered season 1 Peacemaker and how good that one was.
Yes. And this is why we're talking about Vigilante.
Uh-huh.
Because Adrian's upset because his friend left and never even said goodbye to him. And he gets this crazy idea. He's like, if we go into this other dimension, maybe there's another me.
Yeah, we have yet to see any of the other 11th Street kids besides Harcourt in the perfect dimension.
Yep. And we were talking about it would be really cool if they got the guy who played him in Arrow.
Yeah. That'd be funny and weird.
The Arrow version of him is a very strange interpretation of him. Yes. He's a gangster. He's like the Don of the gang, and he's a pugilist.
He's also maybe a bit more like, personality-wise, more like what classic vigilantes just like depicted as in the comics. Our Adrian is very much a departure from classic Adrian.
Yeah. he looks like him, which was crazy. We found an 80s drawing of him, and we're like, yeah, no, that's him. They got it right.
That's vigilante.
But yeah, he's a laugh riot.
Yes. That's another thing. This season hasn't been nearly as funny as season 1. I was thinking back to season 1, and I was like, every episode had a banger moment and an emotional moment. There's a lot of emotion in season 2. Not tons of laughs.
Yeah, no. There's the racist white guy who thinks he's Native American hunting eagles.
That was crazy.
With his oversized gun. I mean, it's too cartoonishly big.
It's like he puts it over his shoulders and like grunts and groans at how huge it is.
Yes, it's gotta be 2 yards long.
Yes,
2 meters long.
It looks like in the comic the artist just didn't know proportions and goofed up.
Yeah,
and they just copied that 1-to-1. It's funny. It is funny.
I was thinking about it because we saw him in the episode before. He's holding a repeating rifle, right?
Yeah.
Which is very like Western, right? And now he's got this giant gun, and I was like, he shoots it, but he doesn't have to reload. And I thought it would be like a break action barrel or something.
It does look like it would be one of those.
But he's able to shoot it twice, and I kind of realized, okay, we're not playing by gun logic anymore.
Yeah.
And
I'm honestly, I don't think having the barrel be bigger and longer would actually help much.
I thought it was a blunderbuster, right?
Yeah, well, you gotta do the gunpowder thing.
Yeah, and you stick it in, and it's got a really big barrel, right? So you can just basically put anything in there. Probably more famously used in Pirates.
More like a cannon, yeah.
It's a hand cannon, but not the gun. And then I really thought about it, and I was like, oh, it's a potato launcher.
Yes.
It's a potato launcher. That's where the armor went when they were making this thing. They were like, you know what? It's not a blunderbuster, it's a potato launcher. Because it's too funny. It's one of those oversized guns, like a t-shirt shooter.
Yes. Like, it's so much bigger for what it really ends up doing.
Yeah. And thankfully that character's gone.
Yes. Tim Meadows' character has evolved a little bit.
Yep, we got to find out he's actually not a bad guy. He just has bird blindness.
Yes. Rick Flag Sr.
punches like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Well, I was going to talk about him getting real chummy with the ladies. And then I remembered Creature Commandos. And I was like, oh, yeah. He is that, isn't he?
Yeah. Like, didn't he lay with the bride?
No.
I said that so sterile.
You did. No, he slept with the princess.
Oh, yeah. Well, his son was very much like him, too.
Also, out of context, did he lay with the bride? Sounds like legal speak. Like, if you don't know, that's her name.
Did the two convening consensual coitus?
No, Peacemaker Season 2, it's good, but not nearly as good. I'm curious to see how they're going to wrap things up.
Yeah, well, we're not there at the end. Where it ended, Chris left our universe, went to this better universe, the better dimension as it's called. We saw him flying with his brother and his dad and Eagly, and they beat up the kaiju, which is the same one that Superman and the Justice Gang beat up.
Cute.
And then he ran into Argus to go see Harcourt. Yeah. And they ran at each other and they're happy. And I was like, you know what? You can end it right there.
I don't understand why it took them 5 episodes for him to come to the conclusion that he would be happier in this other dimension.
Part of that episode, why he's captured by Rick, is because he needed to talk to Harcourt about if she has any feelings for him.
Yeah, he tried to give his true Harcourt a second chance, and she turned him down. So no wonder he wanted Dimension Harcourt.
Got him captured.
Yeah. She did save his life, but yeah.
Okay, MasterChef.
This is so disappointing. I hated this finale. I liked this season. I felt like they really brought their, like, life back.
Duos.
Yeah, but the team that won did not deserve to win. They sucked. They were bad.
Well, they should have been second place.
Yeah.
And the team that got second place should have been the first place. But hee hee ha ha, this is Fox, right? And the white couple won over the Hispanic couple. Or Latino couple.
Who would have foreseen this? The white couple who looks so similar. I literally couldn't remember if they were married or siblings. Because there was like 5 different white couples, white duos in this season. And like one of them was brother and sister. And then, like, 3 of them were married, and I could not keep track of them because they all looked the same.
Yeah. MasterChef needs to go back and just revitalize everything and make it a serious competition again.
Yeah. It also had, a clip show episode.
Oh, my God.
That was stupid.
At least we got some behind-the-scenes stuff, which entertained me for a little bit.
But,
we got to meet the new judge a little more.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun, I suppose.
We watched Joe basically stump Gordon.
That was funny. with a bad pun.
Yeah.
It was cute.
Like, he pauses for the dramatic beat, and Gordon, like, steps in because he's really, he's listening.
He's like, what is it?
And he's like, go on. And then he says this dumb pun, and just Gordon's like, I wasted my time.
Those bits were funny. We didn't need a whole episode, a whole week dedicated to just that, though.
Yeah, no.
So.
Saw 4.
Yes, we watched it. You made your review. You all should watch his review. Watch it now.
Well, no. This is something I learned while I was working on it. I clearly love the Saw franchise, but it's irrelevant.
Unfortunate, isn't it? When the things you're in love with and you want to talk about is things no one's looking up.
Well, so how did I watch Saw? I have it on DVD.
Yeah, you have a really fancy, like
I have a box set.
It's like the complete collection, and then 2 more movies came out after.
Yeah. I'm only missing one movie, which is Saw 9 Spiral. But yeah, I had to plug it in to my PS5, which is the only disc drive in the house.
Yep.
I've talked about this before. This is like archaic technology. It's not streaming anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's some issues with the rights because basically Lionsgate is folding. They need money. And they need help, and Blumhouse and Atomic Monster, which is James Wan, the original creator, have come in to kind of help alleviate that. So we're going to see... I don't think Saw 11. I think we're going to see a reboot.
I'd be fine with a reboot, honestly.
And the reboot, I'm looking ahead, and I'm going, the reboot will either be next year or 2027. But these reviews that I'm making will get a second breath then.
Yes. So, unfortunately, at the time, not many people are like, what did Rig get up to in that 4th movie?
Yeah. There are things I left out of the review because I was like, it's just spoilers. And then we'd just be talking about, anyways, what I do, which makes this a 10-minute review, is I actually just tell you about the traps.
Which is the fun part, by the way.
And we get to hang out with the traps. I throw a little shade at some of them because I'm like, well, that's illogical. You could have just cut her hair with the knife.
There were so many. It's not the worst one with the illogical nature of the traps.
It's 5.
It's like, there were plenty of... 5? Yes.
Because that's the point of the traps. But when I get there... I don't know.
A 7 also. 7 just has the goofiest traps. Where it's like, what happens? Just hold on to the thing. Oh, but I want to let go. It's like, okay, so she's gonna die. Just hold on to it more.
Yeah.
Oh, but it kind of pokes me. Then hold it a different way. What are you doing, dude?
We'll come back to Saw at some other time. Right now, my next review is Superman.
Yes, because we rewatched it.
Yeah.
It was super good.
It's super shit. No, I loved it. It's going to be a true and honest review. I'm not going to go deep diving into it, except for Mr. Terrific. Why Hawk Girl's not even in it. And
I know,
that fucking smug asshole Guy Gardner.
A 10 out of 10 Guy Gardner. Perfect casting.
It's his haircut, man.
A terrible bowl cut.
I know. It's so good. And for him to be such an asshole,
yes,
you're like, God.
It's a fun movie. It is a fun movie. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it as much the second time as I did the first time.
Yeah, no, it's totally rewatchable. What was I talking about? Homecoming.
Yes.
How Spider-Man Homecoming does what everybody needs it to do, right? The Batman did this also.
Yeah, it breathes new life into this.
New life into these superhero franchises, right? But we cut the origin story because everyone knows.
Yes.
Mommy, Daddy died.
I know the back alleyway with the pearls. Oh, Krypton blowing up. Oh, Spider got bit and Uncle Ben. Like, if you don't know the origin, there's a 700 different stories, movies, comics, YouTube videos that you can watch that will get you caught up.
True.
But it's not the important part. Because when you do an origin story, it's just like, and I need to figure out what my soupy powers are. And that's all they ever are.
I think with Spider-Man, you guys can argue with me in the comments here, but I don't think you will. Because Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, the first one, Spider-Man, it's one of the best origin stories ever. Like, the movie itself is gold. Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone can actually argue that that's a bad movie.
Even Andrew Garfield with Amazing Spider-Man.
They skipped that? They do the Uncle Ben thing?
Yeah, they have the...
No, they do the origins.
They do the whole origin. It just isn't the part that we linger on. We linger on the... his mental and emotional spiraling afterwards.
Yes.
And that makes sense. That makes sense to focus on that part because, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man kind of, he was sad and he went through his whole thing, but then he kind of moved past it to save the day and whatever.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to see him a spider. Even with Into the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales, the interesting part isn't Miles learning how to shock people and what his powers are. It's all the other spider people hanging out with him.
Okay, well, I would say that's not a good example, even though Miles is a Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Okay, and if anyone ever says he isn't, don't talk to me. He's a different character, right? So you got to get introduced to why he's like that. And he's a little different than Peter.
Yeah, I just mean origin stories in general.
Yeah, well, if it's the first time you're introducing this character to a wider audience, you might want to do an origin story.
I just think about, because growing up, there was a ton of animated shows, like Justice League, Batman, Static Shock, Spider-Man, a ton of them. And I didn't watch the first episode where they're getting their powers. Usually I tuned in a misadventure in the middle of season 3 or whatever,
Yep.
So when you hinge on the origin part, you don't know what to do with a sequel movie.
Yeah. It's true. The Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel.
Yeah.
The Krypton origin, even though it's 40 minutes of the movie, and it's a 6-hour movie, it's not that much time, but it's a lot of time you spend with Russell Crowe. You get everything you needed. Once you see that, I don't think there's ever going to be a dispute in your mind how Superman came to be.
Yeah.
He did really good, and I don't know if Gunn could have made it any better. Mm-hmm. He would have put his own artistic twist and flair on it.
Yeah, but we don't. It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
It's going. You get into your Dragon Ball Z pod. They send you. You land in Kansas, and then next thing we cut to him being an adult working at the Daily Planet or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what's coming up with you? I said Superman.
I made a quick review of Knights of Guinevere. I mentioned it earlier.
Nice.
I'm doing a deep dive analysis of the episode now.
Nice.
So I'll just be diving into it now that I've watched it 4-5-ish times. Just little things I've noticed, theories and speculation, discussing other people's theories I've heard floating around online that I do or don't agree with. Things like that. It'll be fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, like I said, my Superman review is going to be a traditional review. Again, I'm just going to talk about characters and what the story is, but not give away spoilers. I just want to have fun and just show that I love and respect this thing. Mm-hmm. It's almost Halloween time.
It is.
And, if Saw isn't Halloween enough for you, maybe Silent Hill is. Mm. Silent Hill F drops this week. I pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
This Saturday, September 27th. At 10 a.m. What are we, standard mountain time?
I'm not sure.
Or are we Pacific?
I think we're Pacific Standard Time.
Well, get ready for it. I'm going to stream Silent Hill F. I basically took 4 days off of work, and if I can't finish the game in 4 days, I don't know what we're going to do.
I'm really excited.
We're basically going to sit down every day for several hours and just try and just learn and understand everything we can about this world.
I'm really excited. I'm going to watch the streams. I can't wait. I want to see what this game is.
I'm excited too, because I'm like, dude, this is the first time we got a new, like, a new Silent Hill. A new Silent Hill since 2012.
It's been a long time.
The last original entry into the franchise as a full-length feature game.
Yeah,
right?
not PT.
Not PT and not a short message.
Oh, yeah.
Which short message was interesting. That was different.
Yeah.
But here with this, it's been a long time, guys. And I've been sitting here patiently waiting, going, did Resident Evil win? Where's the competition? Now that we have competition, I'm excited. The one thing I need answered really quickly, why is it called F?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll answer. I played one game, Tales of Graces F. Never once did it tell me why it was called Tales of Graces, and never once did it explain to me what the F stood for. Most Tales of games are actually named just nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, there's one, Tales of Xillia. Why is it called that? With an X. Xillia. Why is it called that? That's not the place we're on. Like, the planet or the continent.
Yep.
This is not a word that ever once appears. It's just called that.
Well, I was like, F. Where does that land numerically in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F. F is 6. Downpour was Silent Hill 6.
So that doesn't work. Maybe the F stands for you're fucked.
I wonder if it stands for flower.
Maybe. There is a lot of flower imagery I've seen.
She was a teenage girl.
Yeah. Might stand for female? Because you're a teenage girl?
But this isn't the first female antagonist we played as.
Protagonist.
Sure, you think what you think.
You know what? I guess James is an antagonist.
He's an antagonist for sure.
Is when you were telling me about when they start running away from you and you were chasing them down.
Yeah,
and I'm
chasing them through the storm.
I wonder why they're running from you.
I just wanted to kill them. I just had a bad habit. I don't know how I'm going to play this one, but I'm excited. So yeah, this Saturday. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
Oh, if you guys didn't check out the Dead Reset demo that I released last Saturday, you should actually check it out. This is a live-action video game, pick and choose your own adventure.
Different, creative.
The full game's out now, but if you just wanted to see what it was before you dive in a little deeper, check it out, because I enjoyed it. It made me think, do I want to get this game? Let's start with F, okay?
We don't get games like that anymore. It's neat.
I don't think you've ever gotten a game like that.
Yeah, the other point-and-click adventures, I guess, way back in the day.
Yeah, no, it was almost like a movie. You didn't really have to be too present. You just have to make decisions. So, okay, that's coffee break. Hope you guys have a good one. Things are getting weird. I know I keep talking about it, but I feel it.
It's that chill, that Halloween chill in the air.
Yeah, I know it's officially autumn, but there's a strange sense in society right now.
Yeah, so play some Silent Hill.
Yeah. Let's just have fun. Okay, bye.
Bye.
No, wrong button, idiot.
I got enough babies to finish the pack, but I literally haven't gotten anything good for like a week. Just normal, not even like slightly interesting cards. Like, just regular cards.
Yeah, I'm not pulling any EXs. I get shinies I've already had, full arts I already have. I'm almost ready to say I'm done.
This pack was a real bust.
It was.
It was lame.
It was.
Ready for the new one. Whether it's Halloween or anniversary themed, I'm tired of...
That's what freaks me out. I'm like, it should be Halloween themed and then November should be anniversary because it came out Halloween last year.
Yeah. And, like, we were like, oh, there's no, like, winter-themed, like, no, like, holiday-themed ones for December.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it did just come out, so I guess that's fine. But now that's been a year, Give me the holidays, man.
Yo.